is Maggie Holt, and I'm a second year DPT student at Regis University. A little bit about me is I would love to pursue a career in pediatrics. What brought me to this point was I've had 2 years of working as a tech before starting my doctoral program, and that kind of helped shape the trajectory of my career. In my first clinic, I had the opportunity to work with a lot of pediatrics, ranging from 3 to 7 to high school and even college. And that kind of shaped who I am today. I learned a lot about me, a lot about working with patients. And I just remember my first pediatric patient. She was 3 years old and she had arthritis, and I kind of fell in love with it ever since. She came in, and I just loved the creativity it brought. It brought a lot of creativity, a lot of patience, and a lot of adaptability. And it really kept me on my toes, and I absolutely love it. I love integrating play into PT. I worked right underneath a PT the whole time. She's like, okay, let's get her to jump. And so we had to play leapfrog and find different ways to get this little girl to jump. And it was just really fun. And I would love the opportunity to practice and to be able to do this every single day. And I've worked in 2 outpatient settings. I also had my first clinical experience, and I learned a lot through that. Being a PT is very different than being a tech. And so one of the biggest things I learned was adaptability. I learned a lot of, I looked at a patient's chart and I'd make a plan. I'd be like, this is gonna go great. I have everything set, everything's perfect. And then they come in and they tell me what they did over the weekend, and they cannot move. I'm like, okay, scratch all this, and we're gonna pivot. And I know that happens a lot in hospital settings as well, and I think I do really well in a hospital setting. I think I'm very fast, I'm fast with my feet. I do well in a fast-paced environment. I'm a hard worker, and I have a lot of empathy and a lot of patience, and I know I would do well in any setting anyone throws me into, because one of the biggest things I have learned through school and through being in the clinic is I want feedback. I want people to tell me to be better, how to be better, constantly telling me okay, this did not work. What do I do next? Or because at the end of the day, I want to be the best clinician I can be, so I can help as many people as possible, and I want them to get better just as much as they do. And I bring that into my clinic, I bring that into my practice, and I really try to have that one-on-one relationship and have that trust with my patients. And I really hope that you see that and you would love to learn more, because I would love to work in your clinic or your hospital. So I really hope to hear from you soon, and thank you for your time.